Hello guys, welcome back to Vanzi channel. This time I will give a list of game recommendations again for you to play on the Poco F4 Snapdragon 870. This time the list that I will share is the top 30 Uzuy MMJR Emulator games that you can play playably on the Poco F4. Well, there are some of the following games that are not playable to play or have graphic bugs. So please understand so that you can sort out which games you want to include in the list of games that you will play. Okay, let's begin. First list, Reinatis. Reinatis is a full-blown action-packed magical RPG in which two people with different perspectives fight for their ideals in a realistic recreation of modern-day Shibuya, Tokyo. Now you can play this game playably on Poco F4. Second list, Jump Force. Jump Force is a 1 versus 1 fighting game where the player controls a team of 3 characters from a selection of various manga series featured in the weekly Shonen Jump magazine. Now you can play this game on your Poco F4. Third list, Sword Art Online, Fractured Daydream. Sao Fractured Daydream is an exciting new start as we depart from the 10th anniversary of the Sword Art Online game series. You can play this amazing games by using your Poco F4 on Uzuy MMJR. Next list, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Kakarot is primarily an action fighting game. The player can battle opponents and do activities like fishing, collecting Z orbs, eating, driving in a hover car, training, and putting characters in soul emblems. Fifth list, Ori and the Blind Forest. Ori and the Blind Forest is a masterfully crafted action-adventure platformer that combines exploratory gameplay with a heart-wrenching, emotional narrative. You can play this one of my favorite games on Uzuy now. Sixth list, Ori and the Will of the Wisps. To play this game on Uzuy, you must use the Qualcomm driver. In some cases, there is also sometimes a decrease in FPS or FC on your device. But otherwise, you can play this game smoothly on your Poco F4. Seventh list, Remnant from the Ashes. Remnant from the Ashes delivers a beautifully deranged vision of the apocalypse overflowing with twisted creatures hell-bent on making you suffer. You can play this action survival games playably on your Poco F4. Eighth list, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splintered Fate. You can play this cool action role-playing game on Poco F4 by using driver Turnip Revision 8 or latest from Kimchi. Use some settings that you think can run more smoothly on this device. Ninth list, Decay of Logos. Decay of Logos is a story-driven third-person action-adventure with RPG elements and an emphasis on companionship, tactical combat, and exploration. Now you can play this game playably on your Poco F4. 10. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Age of Calamity is a spin-off game of Zelda series. It takes place in the world of Breath of the Wild in a different timeline during the Second Great Calamity, which is created due to the actions of a time-traveling guardian. Mortal Kombat 11. Mortal Kombat 11 is both the 11th fighting game and the 22nd installment in the Mortal Kombat series. I do not recommend you to try this game because this game is not playable at all and has many graphic bugs. 12. Meow Motors. Meow Motors is a fun racing game you will take to the track and play as one of a dozen colorful cats memorable for their different characteristics and unique personalities. But unfortunately, this game is not yet smooth for you to play. 13th Warriors, Orochi 4. Warrior Orochi 4 is a hack-and-slash game like Dynasty Warrior series that you can play on Poco F4. As you can see that this game is still not playable enough to play on this device. If you have better settings, please comment. 14. Resident Evil 5. This is one of the best survival horror games on my list of all-time favorite games. You can certainly play this legendary game on Poco F4 using the turnip revision driver. I suggest taking the setting reference on YouTube. 15th, Cat Quest 3. Cat Quest 3 is an action role-playing game. Players control a cat on a journey to find the North Star, a treasure capable of granting the wishes of whoever possesses it. You can play this game, of course, very playable. 16th, Assassin's Creed Rogue. Assassin's Creed Rogue is a 2014 open-world action-adventure game that is developed by Ubisoft Sofia and published by Ubisoft. It is the 7th main installment in the Assassin's Creed series. Now you can play this game on Poco F4. 17th, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Assassin's Creed 4. Black Flag is an action-adventure stealth game set in an open-world environment and played from a third-person perspective. You can play this game by using Turnip Revision 8 on your Poco F4. 18. Assassin's Creed Revelations, a direct sequel and follow-up to 2010's Brotherhood. Revelations is the 4th main installment of the series. Continues the story of Desmond Miles, who has fallen into a coma due to the events of the previous game. 19th, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Desmond Miles continues to travel the memories of Ezio Auditore, bringing him to turn-of-the-century Rome, with Ezio rebuilding the Assassin Order to bring down the tyrannical Borgia rule. This game is not playable to play. 20. Assassin's Creed 2. Assassin's Creed 2 is an epic story of family, vengeance, and conspiracy set in the pristine, yet brutal backdrop of a Renaissance Italy. This game is far from playable, has graphic bugs everywhere on Poco F4. 21st, NBA Playgrounds. NBA Playgrounds is a 2017 sports video game developed by Saber Interactive and published by Mad Dog Games, and is a spin-off title of the NBA 2K series published by 2K and a part of the Playground Sports series. This game is playable to play. 22nd, Zelda Breath of the Wild. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is a masterclass in open-world design and a watershed game that reinvents a 30-year-old franchise. You can play this masterpiece game using Poco F4 playably. '23rd, Lollipop Chainsaw Repop. Lollipop Chainsaw, which sold 1.24 million copies worldwide, is back with the latest graphics. The cheerleader Juliet, born into a family of zombie hunters, uses her trusty chainsaw to rip and tear through the undead. 24th, Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles. The Hinokami Chronicles is a spectacular arena fighter from CyberConnect 2 that lets players relive the memorable moments of Tanjiro Kamado Unwavering Resolve Arc and Mugen Train Arc. This game playable. 25th, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is a 2.5D side-scrolling action-adventure platform video game. The game's protagonist, Sargon, can jump, slide, and air dash to travel between platforms. This game also playable to play. 26. Little Nightmares 2. Little Nightmares 2 is a suspense-adventure game in which you play as Mono, a young boy trapped in a world that has been distorted by the humming transmission of a distant tower. Use Turnip Revision 4 driver to play. 27. FIFA 18. FIFA 18 is a 2017 Association football simulation video game in Electronic Arts' FIFA series, created by EA Vancouver and published by Electronic Arts. As you can see, this game is certainly playable on the Poco F4. Use Turnip Revision 6. 28. Pokemon Legend Arceus. Pokemon Legends Arceus is a 2022 action role-playing game developed by Game Freak and published by Nintendo and the Pokemon Company for the Nintendo Switch. This game also running very smoothly on your Poco F4 device. 29th, Resident Evil 6. Resident Evil 6 is part of Capcom's Resident Evil franchise, in which bioorganic weapons pose a constant threat to the protagonist. You will choose between 4 protagonists who run through unique campaigns of their own. Finalist 30, Samurai Warriors 4. Samurai Warriors 4 is a 2014 hack-and-slash game by Koei Tecmo. Unlike past Samurai Warriors games, this one only has Japanese voiceovers. As you can see, this game's still not fully playable to play on your Poco F4 device. Okay, those are some of the Yuzu game lists that you can play on your Poco F4. And of course, on this list, there are still many games that you can play quite smoothly on the Poco F4 apart from the previous list. The Uzuy MMJR is one of the emulators that is still running and being developed to this day. The version has reached MMJR version 4. Okay, if you find this video useful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the VanZ channel. Okay guys, see you next time. Bye.